Hello, everybody. All right, I'm just going to. Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hi everyone, the Pound Trader here, and we're just going to start off with the Pound USD analysis on the weekly time frame. Now we can see here, guys, we are in an uptrend, but price broke below this trend line here, and I feel like it is making a retracement. And if you watched my previous video, then you know I noted this weekly wick, and price did indeed come back to fill up this area here. And now I can safely draw a trend line with hopes that it continues to react over here. And also when I take my Fibonacci retracement tool, dragging it from the bottom to the top, you can see that we have a reaction near the 61.8% fib, which is a decent pullback. So now I am hoping for sells around this level here. If we can start now breaking towards these lows over here, that would be great. I don't know if it'll continue going further down, but I would like to think that price will come back to these areas before heading up, and also mainly because we do have a head and shoulder. Let's go maybe to the daily time frame so you can see it more clearly. So you can see that with the head and shoulder pattern, which is moving on quite nicely. I think that this is like the bottom, and this here is the left shoulder, and we have the head over here, and we have the right shoulder. Price did make a very steep pullback. Personally, I thought that it would just react around this level here, but we can see that it did come around this level here almost to make a double top, so maybe waiting for more bearish indication before getting the confirmations to sell towards these levels down here. I don't know if you agree. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Okay, so now we are going over to the 4-hour time frame. In the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we are starting to have that reaction, almost looking like a double top over here. No bearish candles has formed yet. Personally, I'd like to see some candles from the 4-hour time frame before scaling down. And we can see that, yeah, this trend line is still holding. So maybe price could maybe retrace, do a pullback back to these levels here. I don't know if it'll want to continue pushing upwards or if we're going to continue scaling down. Selling. So just waiting to see. But also when we take our fib retracement from the bottom to the top, we can see that we have the 50% is beautifully lying there. So this is an attractive point for price to come to. And we can see we also have the trend line here. I don't know about the moving averages. Let's see. Yeah, we have the 20 that's somehow close to that. So yeah, probably I'd like to see a pullback. I'd be very, very happy to look for short-term sells. All right, so now scaling down the 1-hour time frame. So yes, now the 1-hour time frame, we can see I have this zone here that I put in red. I also have an alert that's just above here that should let me know if price does end up coming and going above this, then that's a red flag. But I like these candles that are forming. I think a short position looks good for me at the moment. I usually target 60 pips, the stop loss of 30 pips. So I don't know. I am currently in this trade, guys. I know I was supposed to wait for my 4-hour bearish candle to confirm, but I like what's happening here. And I like the idea of a double top. So I'm here. I'm already in this trade. I'm hoping it goes well. So just waiting to see if it'll come back to these levels. I don't know. This is not a signal, but according to you, I don't know what you think. Let me know down in the comments. I think that is it for today. We also have some news, and also when we go to the dollar index to just see what's happening, the dollar is pushing upwards, guys. And usually when the dollar pushes upwards, yeah, the pound will go low because that's the opposite, right? So if you take our fib, we can see, take this tool, we are at the 78.6% fib, which is a nice area for price to retrace before moving upwards. I am bullish on the dollar, even on the weekly time frame. I am bullish on the dollar. I think that the dollar has room to go back to these levels here and even here and even here, my opinion. But of course, we just wait and react to the market. So yeah, that is my prediction for today. That is what I would like to see personally. Yeah, let's wait and see. We have the news coming up. We have some PPI news. I'm hoping the market might have the dollar push upwards because this is an increase, so maybe the dollar might continue going up. I'm not the best explainer, guys, but if you understand what I'm saying, then you get it. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.